Welcome back, folks, to the XTS Custom Shop here in Nashville, Tennessee. We survived the blizzard last week, and we're making boards again, right, Eric?
I don't know if I'd call it a blizzard.
You're from Ohio.
You're from Iowa.
It was bad.
Is it that different up there? There was an awful lot of ice. When the one day we came in on Wednesday, the stairs, which normally are a right angle, were kind of just a line.
Yeah, I bit it out there.
That's right, you did bite it.
Yeah, nobody was here though, so...
I'm sorry I couldn't see it.
Yeah, if a berry falls in the parking lot and nobody's there to see it, it's like the sound of one hand clapping. Yo, Lisa, it's like this.
Yeah, Lisa.
All right, back away from the Simpsons illusions.
To continue not getting on this board, just want to tell a quick story. In college, my friend Dan and I were in the jazz band, and we're walking to practice one day.
How's bragging camp?
He was the
going
bass
there in
player,
jazz band?
so we both had our guitar cases. And back in the year 2001. Everybody had those big rectangular SKV cases.
Sure.
So we had those, and it had been snowing in Ohio, and he proceeded to trip and just landed on his bass case and slid just right to the top of a set of stairs and kind of did that teetering thing on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't fall down the stairs, but
how was the bass?
it was fine. It was a 5-string, so it was pretty tough. Probably had 2 truss rods in it.
Probably 4. With rich bubinga.
Oh, so much. No, it was a Squire.
Oh, never mind.
It was a pretty good bass, though.
It was like pressed paper.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, let's talk about this board, huh?
Back to the topic at hand, yeah.
Yeah. So
fantastic board here.
This is a very cool board. Why don't you walk us through it?
Well, it's a Pedal Train Junior, which I just feel like that's a good size board.
It is.
You can...
Junior sort of belies its...
It's really pretty big. It's a lot of pedals on here still.
Yeah, totally.
But good size. Little interface we had made for the client here, in, out, and it's got a flexi face in it, which is
tell the folks what that's about.
Our little switching box to passively switch between effects loop or no effects loop.
Right. So you could take this whole board and we chunk it up into 2 sections: preamp effects and loop effects. Yes. And when you're running a loop equipped amp and you patch those, if you patch into those jacks, then all the loop effect stuff moves into the effects loop. Mm-hmm. If you don't patch anything into that and you plug everything into a Princeton, then the preamp effects run into the loop effects and then out, and everything's in front of the amp. So it makes it really simple to move from one thing to the other, and you don't have to build a loop amp board or
buy an amp heat rack unit.
That exactly.
So that's tricky. So he can use this with whatever amp he wants. Mm-hmm. First pedal is this fuzz.
Yep.
You see an awful lot of this fuzz now.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then you set this up so that he could move to that Octaland fuzz as well.
Yes.
Which is top jacks.
Yeah.
So we're trying to give enough wiggle room to be able to do both of those things.
Yeah, it's good to have flexibility.
It is.
Everybody gets tired of pedals. Fuzz, and then tuner, and this one's got a buffer in it.
Beautiful.
So, little guy there. Compressor, classic Keeley compressor. Mm-hmm. Then an Archer, and we were talking about this. How much better does the Archer look with black knobs than with the brown knobs?
They're maroon and they're beautiful, and I prefer them.
They're trash knobs, and your opinion's wrong. How much better does it look? I'd pay $30 more for this pedal with black knobs.
I will take your $30.
You don't own any of these to sell me.
I'll find one with orange with maroon knobs.
Either way, I like the black knobs.
Understood.
Timmy.
Yep.
Just great. Timmys are awesome. 15th anniversary. Kudos to...
Oh, cool. I never noticed the watermark art.
The anniversary model has that.
That's cool. How did I not notice that?
Because I don't think we've had one through here yet.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Cool.
All right, so Timmy.
Eclipse.
Yep.
These are great.
For your high gain needs.
Yeah. Sir is everything they make is good.
Another beautiful enclosure.
Ugh.
Machined out of a piece of billet.
How do you think they manage this striping on here?
The striping itself?
Is it just
It's just
machine
tool
marks?
mark. Yeah,
I love
just
it.
tool marks.
but yet it's not down here or around the edges.
Because that's the side of the tool.
I love it.
And this is the end mill.
And the
because remember they did those reloaded pedals where they did the machine mark that like spiraled out.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yep.
I ought to have a CNC machine.
Oughta.
Regardless, then it is not to a microamp. This stuff here is all in the front of the amp.
Oh, so that's the preamp effect
Preamp stuff, and then send from the amp effects loop to Trimod here.
Copy.
And I don't think I'd seen one of these before. But
I don't think we
cool.
have. I've seen them, but we've not had one in the shop.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the same as one of their other ones. If they just put a different graphic on it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's pretty cool. Then a brig and a flint, classic back end to a pedal board.
Yep.
And then microamp is last for a little volume boost.
Oh, like a little goosey.
Yeah, which is a kind of a good topic. If you put a boost in your effects loop, your amp will get louder, and the sound person will get mad at you.
Yes.
If you put this not in the loop, it will make your amp distort more. Unless it's super clean, then it will make it louder. But if you put it in the loop, it will only make it louder unless you are already running the thing on 10.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful here because that power amp's acting linearly and still has plenty of headroom. So if you cream this, it's gonna get way loud, and you are risking front of house getting scared and pulling your fader down. So be careful out there, folks.
Yes. But then back to the interface, and we're out.
Awesome. What are we doing for power on this one?
CS12 under here.
CS12.
They just work for about everything. There's not a lot of situations where it's the wrong supply.
Yeah, good stuff.
But it's great. Little strap here for this is going to live in a pedal train case right here.
Yep, right there.
And hello, phone call. So
And
that's it.
So that's it. All right, we're gonna get off here. If you guys need anything like this, you know who to call. In fact, you're calling right now. Talk to you then. Bye.